everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Live from Kat's Couch. I am your host, Kat Endsley, and this is my lovely couch. So today, I normally am only going to do a show once a week, but so much has happened today, I just feel like I had to do another show. First of all, if you are British and amazing and 69 years old, please go get checked for cancer right now. Because this week, we not only lost David Bowie, but this morning, we lost Alan Rickman, guys. Like, Alan Rickman. I mean, I know a lot of people know him, you know, as Sirius Snape from Harry Potter, which, of course, is amazing, and he was great, and I love Sirius Snape, and he brought a humanity to that man that I feel like a lot of other actors could not have. But I remember him very, very vividly from Sense and Sensibility. Dogma, if you guys have not seen him as the voice of God in Dogma, do yourself a favor and at least look it up. And then Die Hard, I mean, I watched a recording of him playing Tybalt at the Royal Shakespeare Academy back in the 70s. Classically trained actor, and from the words on everybody's lips, from celebrities to just friends of his, say that he was, like David Bowie, just the kindest man. And he put everyone else before him. He was with his wife for 40 years, even though they only got married a couple years ago. And we don't even know what kind of cancer it was, and it is so devastating. It's hard to even really put it into words. Alan Rickman was just such a force and such an incredible talent and an incredible man, and that voice, I mean, I wish that he could have narrated my life. He was incredible. Alan, there's a huge hole. There's a huge hole in this world now because you're gone. You were loved very, very much, and you will be missed so, so deeply. So tonight, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to watch Sense and Sensibility. Your first, I believe your first collaboration with Emma Thompson, you would then go to collaborate with her on Love Actually and a couple of other films. You directed her, and his new film Alice Through the Looking Glass, where he plays the voice of the Cheshire Cat, will be coming out this summer in, I believe, May of 2015. So, do yourself a favor. Even just look him up on YouTube. Look him up on YouTube. Just him, you know, look up everyone impersonating his voice, from Benedict Cumberbatch to Tom Hiddleston, and then watch him impersonate himself and everyone else on Conan O'Brien, and then try to do his own voice, but after sucking on helium. Trust me, it's one of the best things you'll see all day. So Alan, thank you so much for your love, the love of your work, and just the sheer beauty and talent that you brought to this industry. Our hearts truly are broken. We love you. Thank you so much. Now, on a happier note, someone came into my restaurant today where I was bartending, and I geeked out all over him, and he was really, really sweet about it. Guys, oh my gosh, today I met Alfred Molina. I love Alfred Molina so much. Those of you guys who don't know him from his, like, more, you know, British work, he was Doc Ock in Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. So there you go, Doc Ock. I met Doc Ock today. He was so nice. He was so kind. I normally try not to talk to, you know, the really bigger celebrities who, you know, are just coming in to eat. You know, I don't want to disturb them. He kind of caught me looking at him, and I just told him that I had seen him play Tevye in the revival of Fiddler on the Roof 10, 15 years ago, something like that, and that it was one of the best nights of theater of my life, and I still remember it to this day. And he was so kind and so gracious. He told me that I made his day by telling him I still remember him from that performance. So that was really, really awesome. Thank you, Alfred Molina, for being just cool. You're so cool, and you're so amazing, and that was really fun for me. So thank you for being super nice. Something else big happened today, guys. Oscar nominations came out, and it's Leo's year, Leo's gonna win. For me, there was not very many surprises, honestly, in the Academy Award nominations this year. A lot of people are super upset because, again, it's all white people. Which I completely understand why people are pissed off about it. But then I go and I think about everything that's been up for other awards and everything that is really like in that acting category of deserving a nomination for Best Actor, Best Actress, Supporting Actor or Actress. And the one that just, barrels into my mind is Will Smith for Concussion. And then Straight Outta Compton for film, for editing, all that kind of stuff. But no one else this year truly stands out to me as someone who should be nominated in these categories. So I understand the rage and I understand how upset people are about that. However, I don't feel like it's the Oscars' fault. I feel like it's the industry's fault. I think Viola Davis said it best in her Emmy acceptance speech, where she said, it's not that this is the reason that, me winning Best Actress is not that big of a deal just because, I'm the first Black woman to do it, but this is the first year that Black women had parts that could be nominated for Emmys. And I feel like that is the exact same thing that's happened this year. There have been a lot of beautiful performances, but most of the performances that were written and or, were Oscar caliber were not cast with people of color. And that is something that continues to happen in this industry. And I'm very sad to say will continue to happen in this industry because people, we keep saying yes. We keep saying that's fine. Which is something that really needs to change, you guys. It's 2016. Like, get your shit together, okay? So yes, it sucks that there are not more people of color nominated this year, especially in the acting categories. But I feel like that's not the Oscars' fault. It's the industry's fault because they did not give any of these amazing roles to people of color. So I'm just going to leave that there. I feel like a lot of times if I comment too much on racial issues, a lot of people are like, you stupid white girl, you don't know what you're talking about, which is totally fair. So I'm just going to leave that there. Yes, it is totally unfair that it's all white people, but also we should have cast more people of color this year. Just saying. There was one really big surprise to me that Ridley Scott has not been nominated for director for The Martian. Now, there are, I believe, I have it all over here, my little cheat sheet on my computer. Hi. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nominees for Best Picture, and only 5 nominations for Best Director. Of all the people to leave out, though, Ridley Scott? Really, guys? I mean, he just won the Golden Globe. He's been nominated for a Director's Guild Award. He's been nominated for a Critics' Choice. And he's not getting an Oscar nomination for The Martian. You think that film just, made itself? There's a lot of other people that are not nominated for Director. But there's a couple of standouts for me, Best Picture-wise. Mad Max Fury Road getting nominated. Awesome. The Martian, The Revenant, Room, Spotlight, the kind of the ones we expected, Bridge of Spies, Big Short, and Brooklyn, which I was not expecting. So good job for you guys. I'm very, very excited. This is going to be a really good awards, this is going to be a really good Oscar ceremony, especially when Leonardo DiCaprio wins for The Revenant. Let's see, actress, again, not very big surprises here, except for one, Charlotte Rampling. Now, if you guys don't know Charlotte Rampling, she is a British actress. She's in her mid-60s, I believe mid-60s, maybe early 70s. But she's been around forever and a day, and I recently just completely fell in love with her when she was on season 2 of Broadchurch with David Tennant. And she plays this incredible lawyer, and she, is just in everyone's face, and she's absolutely stunningly beautiful, and she's been in the industry for thousands of years. Not really thousands of years. Oh my god, I feel so terrible now that I said that. I'm kidding. But she's finally nominated for her first Oscar this year for the film 45. The film is, what they do is that it's 45 years this couple's been together, and something comes out, and it goes to show that even after 45 years, marriages are still really rocky. And I'm really excited that she's going to get to be there. Unfortunately, I don't think she is going to win. I do think it is going to stay with what the Golden Globes did with Brie Larson for Room, which is also surprising that the boy who plays her son, Jacob Tembry, was not nominated either. He hasn't been nominated for anything except a SAG award, which I feel kind of bad for him because that little boy is literally half of the movie. But yeah, so I think well, obviously we all know that I think Leo's gonna get actor, and I want Leo to get actor. I think Brie Larson will be taking Best Actress, and then Let's see what else. Oh, I'm very excited that Tom Hardy is nominated for The Revenant. I thought he was absolutely breathtaking in that film. Still one of my favorite films of the year. Honestly, until I see The Big Short in Spotlight, it is my choice for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor. It is my choice. I think Revenant, just take them. You're just, it's incredible. Alejandro Inarritu, you're amazing. The way that it was shot, all natural light, they didn't use any studio time. I mean, it's such a unique film. And if you can, here's the thing with it though, guys. I'm not going to tell everyone to go see it like my mother asked, and I was like, no, don't you dare go see it. It is in your face. It is 2.5 hours of blood and sweat and tears and snot and, you know, ripped bones and, you know, gunshots and arrows and dying animals, and, you know, it's not exactly an uplifting tale. So, if you like your movies to be tied up with a little bow at the end, don't go see The Revenant. I had to, again, tell my mother, don't go see it because you will hate it. The person, honestly, I know everyone is going for Sylvester Stallone. I can talk, I swear. For Creed. My honest choice, though, is Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies. He was absolutely brilliant. His mannerisms and just, I think I said this last week or Monday, Tuesday, whenever my other show was posted. I already forgot. But he has such a commanding calmness about him. He can just sit, just kind of look, and you feel everything. I mean, he's another one that's been around forever and a day, and it's his first nomination. He lost both of his Golden Globes, but he, I know that it's probably going to go to Sly Stallone, but I'm hoping that Mark Rylance can come up as the dark horse and kind of take it a little bit. And then supporting actress, actually, for me, is kind of a toss-up. A lot of the same people, you know, have been nominated for Globes and everything. And this Sunday, I believe, is the Critics' Choice. The next Sunday is the SAG Awards. And so that'll probably give us a better sense of who's actually going to win the Oscar for supporting actress. My money right now... okay, so it's Jennifer Jason Leigh for The Hateful Eight, Rooney Mara for Carol, Rachel McAdams for Spotlight. Get it, Rachel McAdams. Alicia Vikander, I finally figured out how to say her name, for The Danish Girl, and Kate Winslet for Steve Jobs. Now, again, Kate Winslet won the Golden Globe. However, Steve Jobs was not a very popular film this year. Not a whole bunch of people went and saw it. It was actually one of the biggest flops, I believe, of 2015, which sucks because the performances were absolutely beautiful. But as of right now, I think my money's on Jennifer Jason Leigh. I don't know why I say that, but for some reason, it's just... I don't know. I think it's going to be Jennifer Jason Leigh's year. So hopefully I will be correct about most of those. And then, of course, you guys all know I want Alejandro Inarritu to win for director. Very, very excited about that. And then all of the editing stuff, just give it to Star Wars. Either give it to The Revenant or Star Wars. I actually was kind of surprised that The Force Awakens wasn't nominated for Best Picture overall. A lot of people are making fun of me for that. I loved it. I thought it was fabulous. I thought it had great comedy, it had great throwbacks and amazing action scenes, and then, you know, you have Adam Driver being all emo and like, my dad, oh, no, my grandmother doesn't love me. I love Adam Driver, though. I'm so excited for him to host SNL this weekend. So yeah, guys, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me live from Kat's Couch. If you guys have any questions about what's going on in Hollywood, what's going on television, in movies, I'm not so great with the music, but TV and movies and like and just gossip in general, I'm pretty decent on that. So if you guys have any questions about anything, if you want me to talk about anything specific, if there's any stories that you're curious about my opinions, leave me a comment, and please click subscribe below. And if you would please share, because I cannot get a professional hosting gig until some people realize that I'm awesome. So please, if you wouldn't mind, help me out, share it with your friends, tweet it, Facebook it, Snapchat it? Can you Snapchat? I don't know. I don't Snapchat. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. Episode 2 of Live from Kat's Couch. One more, thank you so much, Alan Rickman, for your incredible dedication and talent, and for sharing it with us for the 69 years that we were lucky enough to have you. Mwah. Rest in peace, my dear. And rest David Bowie as well. We still miss you. And I have watched Lazarus music video about 500 times in the last 3 days, and now I'm gonna sign off and watch some Sense and Sensibility. Thanks, guys. Bye!